YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Cam from YouTube Media, and we are back with another Gacha on the Gacha. We are back on Goddess of Victory Nikke for part 2 of the Nikke and Scarlet collaboration with the release of Baby Girl Raven. So of course we're going to be doing summons to MLB her, and we will also be getting Eve's new Gacha skin that just released, the skin suit, because your boy needs that. But before we get into that, just a couple things to note. So this week has been pretty light as far as Gacha on the Gacha content is concerned, which I am honestly thankful for, because last week was crazy with how much stuff was happening in a lot of the games that I cover. So I'm thankful just to have a little bit of a breather week, to be honest. But expect one more video to drop this week, specifically on Friday. We have the Shiyu Defense Critical Note refresh on Triple Z, so expect a video on that. And then next week we have the Memory of Chaos refresh for Star Rail, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And I'm also planning on doing something with the release of Persona 5 The Phantom X. I don't know how I'm going to specifically cover that game on this channel. I have to kind of play the game first a little bit to see what I want to do as far as summoning and gameplay showcases, but I do plan on doing some content for that game because, you know, I am a Persona nut job, so, you know, Atlas did get me. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you guys show this video some love, drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you've not, click on that bell icon to stay notified of all future posts that we drop on this channel, and share this video across all your Gacha Degenerate friends. Help us get to 1K sub, guys. Thank you guys so much for the recent 800 subs, and we're going to keep the content flowing and going. And with all that being said, guys, let's get on with the video. Okay, so before we get into the summons to MLB Baby Girl Raven, just to take a quick look at what I've been doing in between the Eve video and this video. So obviously I've been building her up off screen, so this is what we have so far. So I made sure I gave her a collection item, got that up to rank 15, and then I also gave her all overload gear, with emphasizing getting her crit rate up as well, because I think her kit kind of revolves around her getting those consistent crit rate procs to activate a lot of her skills. And then I just gave her a random harmony cube, just to give her a random harmony cube. So yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Eve's performance, and I've seen some things about Raven's performance. If you want my opinion, I think they're fine. I haven't played Raven yet, so I don't know how she really performs, but Eve is fine. I don't think she's like disgustingly overpowered, which, I mean, I would have loved for her to be. But again, when it comes to Nikke, I'm not the authority figure on who's meta, who's the best unit or whatever. I summon for Eve because, come on now, you see what's on the screen, right? And I'm gonna summon for Raven because, come on now, you go see what's on the screen. So that's kind of my whole thing. I'm more of a waifu over a meta guy. So if you want to get an in-depth review of Raven or even Raven's performance, you might want to check somebody else out, but I think they're fine for what they are, at least in my own personal opinion. And also, while I was in between sessions, I did also get the Scarlet Gacha Skin, as we can see right here. Very, 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 very nice skin. So I did get it through the Stellar Blade collab. So let me just, or not the Stellar Blade, well, the Stellar Blade complete edition, because I've been playing the game on my PC in between sessions as well. So if we go to the mail, just so I can, so people don't go like, nah, you bought the Gacha skin, you bought the Gacha skin. I just want to show you real quick for the one time, if I can get this thing to work. Hold on. Okay, here we are. So yeah, if you can see right here, the CD key awards. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is, essentially, once you get past the starting area, basically after I think the Gigas boss fight, you go to, when you first arrive in Zion, you'll see a box. It's very painfully obvious. It says like Pilgrim. You click on that box, you choose your server, you enter in the key code, and then you go on Nikke, enter the key code, and you get the Scarlet skin. And so let me real quick go to her burst screen, because I have it on the lobby. So give me 1 second, guys. And here we go. So yeah, really good burst screen. So I mean, if you planned on getting the Stellar Blade version of the PC version, you know, you play Nikke, I think it's worth it. And I've been playing a lot of Stellar Blade off screen. That's why because I should have the Neuralink skin now, but I don't, because I've missed some login days. I know. But yeah, so I got a lot of things I want to talk about as we get into the summons for Baby Girl Raven. So let me go real quick. I'm gonna get the Midsummer Alice pass real quick, just to get, let's get some little extra tickets, and then we will go ahead and proceed with the summons. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's go right into it. So the goal, all right, so depending on how things go, this may be a shorter video or a longer video. As you can see, I do have 400 pity, so I guarantee have 2 copies of Raven. So if these summons are not looking too good, we might have to go ahead and use the pity. I would like to save the pity for like the summer event units, but again, depending on how things go, if RNG decides to bless her or not, this could be a long or a short video. So let's get right into it. So yeah, like I said, I think, well, I'll start with my impressions of the event story so far. I think it's solid, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad that they kind of got right into, hold on one second. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's nothing too crazy yet. I think the plot twist at the end with the whole old man, I think that could be really interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they delve into that mystery there. I am not a fan of the mini game whatsoever. The controls are absolutely horrid. Like, those controls are terrible, unresponsive, and before anybody goes, the defense force comes in, I have a really good phone. My phone is able to run a lot of stuff well. It's just that the controls and the timing is just not good. Okay, come on, let's see some abnormal. Let's get like 2-3. Nah. But yeah, so the controls are not the best. I think that definitely they need to kind of, I don't know, like an emergency patch or like a little hot fix update, because yeah, those controls are not good. I mean, I could potentially see about like getting it on, because I am using my phone. Maybe for people who are playing Nikke through like their PC, if you can let me know if the controls are a lot more responsive through on that end, then maybe I'll check it out through, like download on my PC and link my account and try it on that end. But on the phone, it's a no. And then also the big thing that I wanted to talk about, this might be a mini rant, and obviously well, no, we don't want to see that, obviously. Well, yeah, no, we don't want to see that. Skip. So the big thing being, so we just got the coordinated operation refresh, or like the big update where basically you have you have like a normal and a challenge mode for coordinated operation. The normal mode is basically like you essentially just, bam, there you go. So you just, once you get to like, I think it's like stage 9, the boss does an auto attack and wipes out your whole party. And then you have the challenge mode where you can keep playing the game. You keep playing to get a high score. So it's for people who want to, go for that high score, go for the rankings, whatever, right? My own philosophy when it comes to before this update was, because I just didn't like the mode. It just was not good. So what I would do is essentially I would just do it once, because all you really need to do to get a decent reward as far as like the broken cores are concerned is just do coordinated operation once. You never have to touch it again. You'll get 15,000 broken cores, and you can move on with your life and do some other stuff, right? Now, this update has confirmed one thing for me when it comes to coordinated operations. It don't matter what they do. That mode is just gonna always be trash. And it's not, honestly, I don't even know if I want to fault Nikke or just the player base, but it just does not matter, because you already have trolls, you got people who don't care, and it's like that. It's just, and then obviously I know you can like report players and stuff like that, but I just don't think it's gonna fix anything. That challenge mode, because for the sake of talking about it in this video and giving my thoughts and impressions on what the new update covered, it didn't change anything. I did about like 3 runs of the challenge mode. 1 run, because it's the gatekeeper for this coordinated operation, and they do the whole like you got to shoot the red dots, miss the gray gray dots. Yeah, intentionally aim for the gray dots. And then I had another one where like this player picked I think the rare Nikke that's like a burst 3. They had picked that. And needless to say, they shot the gray area as well, so they were trolls. So it's just, it's just not. It's not as well thought out as I think they had a plan to do, or they kind of just they underestimated the human nature of just people just not caring. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like in hindsight, it's a nice update for players who can maybe have a guild or like can get consistent, competent teammates. But for people like me who just kind of hop in there just to get the rewards, and I tried to test out the challenge mode, was not good. All right, so we are not looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead real quick. We're gonna do some off-screen grinding. We'll come back. We might have to use. I'm already looking. I'm thinking we probably go have to use that pity, but we shall see. Okay, we are back. So let us continue. So yeah, let me guys know what your thoughts are so far as the Stellar Blade event is concerned, and also I would love to hear your thoughts on if anybody has been doing, if anyone has done the new coordinated operations, how you feel about that, the new changes as well. Like I said, I don't think it didn't really change much in my opinion. I think that mode is just really best enjoyed if you have like a solid guild and people who like are like-minded and want to do want to go for high scores and all that good stuff. Like if you're just randomly hopping in like me, again, my best advice is just do normal mode once and then never touch that mode again until it comes back again. That's the best way to enjoy coordinated operation in my opinion. I think to me my personal favorite event is I like solo raid obviously because it's just yourself, and then the union raids are also pretty cool too if you have a good union, which I have. I'm part of a really good union myself, so I do enjoy those two modes. But coordinated operation just not for me. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I've also been playing a lot of Stellar Blade PC version off screen. I haven't really gotten any my biggest goal was to get the costume, so like I just kind of like ran through the first area, got the costume. So I haven't really explored I've seen some mods. I haven't really implemented the mods on my version yet. But I do plan on doing that because like I said, I've already platinumed the game on my PlayStation, so like I'm not really playing the game for like let's beat it again on PC. It's more so just to get the Scarlet costume and also see what the mods be looking like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we are having absolutely terrible luck. So yeah, Raven is not coming through for your boy at all. So yeah, we're pitying. I don't need to tell you that I'm not going to be going through this. I'm getting Winter Guillotine flashbacks. It is a 2% banner, bruh. At least Mihara, she pulled up in the first. I think Mihara pulled up in the first multi. What is going on, Raven? What is going on? Oh wow! It had to come sooner or later. This is terrible. We're not even getting any fake outs. That's crazy. Okay, we're down to gems. Shoot, I might just be only able to get one copy because we're almost at 600 pity. We might just get one copy and just pity the rest of them. And I still have to get the Gacha. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nope, Nikke on that BS. Which is crazy. Because as much support as I've been showing you these past 2 weeks with the Eve summons, the PC version of Stellar Blade, this how you go treat your boy? That's not cool, Raven. That's not cool. I expect this to be a triple SSR multi. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm saying, bro. If these are double abnormals, we're gonna call it a day right there. I don't think I can deal with this.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Okay, cool. There you go, you crazy girl, you. Wow. All right. Took you long enough. Jeez. Yeah, hey, this better be abnormal too. Of course, it's Tetra. Who is it? Novel. Yay. I just love it. I just love whenever like you have like rated up units and it's just like you get like everything else but the rated up unit. It just makes my conspiracy brain go like, something ain't right here. Okay, all right, can we end it here, please?
Yes.
There we go. All right, yeah, I'm pitying the rest. I'm sorry, viewers. I've been through this rodeo too many times, and she's a 2% drop rate. We're not finna be dealing with that this video. All right, so we can go ahead and wrap things up here on the summoning end, and then we are gonna go ahead and save the rest for obviously the summer event. I'm not gonna. I know the Nikke banners or not the Nikke banner. The Nier collab is returning next month, but I already have both 2B and A2 MLB, so I'm not really concerned about going crazy on that end. And we'll have 200 pity, so there we go. So whatever summer unit comes out, we at least are guaranteed one copy of them. So let us go ahead right now. I'm going to probably cut until we get the Eve skin, and we'll go ahead and wrap this video up for today. Okay, I'm back. I figured, you know what, look, you know, because little summons were a little bit on the shorter end as than I usually do on some of these videos. Let's go ahead and show the gacha the gacha costumes for the skin suit. So yeah, another thing that I have been doing also, aside from playing the Stellar Blade PC version, I've also been playing a little bit because I got my Switch too. So I actually recently got the Bravely Default remaster, so I've been playing a little bit of that as well. Been pretty cool as someone who I played the original on the 3D. Man, this is how you know that we are all reaching Unk status because that game came out when I was a sophomore in high school, I believe. Yeah, it came out when I was, I think it's 2013 or 2020, yeah, 2013 I think. So that's when I was a sophomore in high school. And yeah, I remember having the time of my life on that game. Had really fun. Like I've always been a huge fan of the Bravely Default series. Played Bravely Default, played Bravely Second, and played, if I can talk, like there's some tongue twister activity going on. And I played Bravely Default 2 on the Switch when it came out. So I've always been a huge fan of the series. Square, can we get Bravely 3rd anytime soon, please? I need to see what's going on with my boy. Ring a bell. But yeah, so aside from that, I also got Deltarune as well on the PC, on my Steam account, basically. And yeah, that's having really fun. Like I've never played Undertale. I've seen a lot of playthroughs of it, so like I know pretty much everything that like happens in the game. So it's not like I'm completely like I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I know what I'm getting myself into. I've seen both the pacifist and the genocide run of Undertale. I know about Megalovania. Like I know all that stuff, right? But I never really seen too much of Deltarune aside from that absolutely amazing battle OST. I think it's Rude Buster is what it's called. So I've always been curious about playing it. So I finally was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and see what's to this little series right here. So right now I'm currently on chapter 3. I don't know if I'm halfway between chapter 3, but like I'm doing chapter 3 right now. I've done like a lot of like so I haven't just been blowing past the game. I've been doing a lot of like the side stuff, like getting the Easter egg and also doing like the chapter 1 and chapter 2 secret boss. I did not do the Snowgrave route for chapter 2 because that was a little bit, when I looked up like what happens through that route, I was like, yeah, that's not for me. So I've mainly been doing the pacifist run, so I've been sparing all the enemies and all the boss. That's one thing I think is really freaking cool about the game, is the fact that like every single enemy in the game you can spare, like even though the secret bosses and like the main chapter bosses. That's really freaking cool. Nice little concept that they have there. So yeah, shout out to Toby Fox. You know what I'm saying? I've been enjoying the game. Gonna continue to join the. I'm actually after I'm done recording this video, getting this edited and put out to the channel, and obviously I have to do my dailies for this game as well. I'll do that off screen. I'll be hopping right back on chapter 3. Well, not now, because I'm actually before I was recording this video, I'm actually doing the main story for 3.3 in Star Rail, so I can catch up to that and get ready for when 3.4 drops. So let me go ahead and get some more of the currency, and we will be right back to finish up the Gacha Skin summons. All right, so I think we're only missing 2 more, and I don't know if this is going to be the one, so I don't want to like go crazy and buy the last of this stuff. So spin the wheel, baby. Okay, well, we gotta go for the max. All right, let me go ahead and get that real quick. Okay, all right, I wonder what we're gonna get here, guys. Let's spin the wheel to find out. can't wait to see. Is that the Gacha skin? Let me stop. All right, so we got the skin suit and counter chain. All right, so we got a couple things that we need to do before we wrap this video up. So let's go back to the home screen. We're gonna go into the outpost because we need to get baby girl Raven in the synchro device. There we go. Confirm. I can't hear what she's saying, so hopefully you guys can hear. I do have the volume pretty low though, because it can get kind of high and I don't want it to overpower my voice or anything, because I know that's what you came here for, to hear my voice. All right, so let's go back. Oh, speaking of, I just kind of saw, man, I hope we get that rupee skin for all versions of Nikke. I hope it's not a server exclusive skin, because that skin looks really freaking good. All right, so let's go here. We will go down to where she should be all at the bottom, so I'll probably cut. All right, here we go. Here is a Raven. Let's go ahead. Let's add a collection item to her, obviously. Click on it. There you go. Get the rocket launcher collection item on her. Then we will go back and let's get her some equipment. Click that. I'll probably give her like the charge damage one, and then obviously I'll take care of the skills and stuff off screen. Let's go ahead and limit break her.
Can I become strong?
I'll try to stay quiet so you can hear what she's saying. Okay, I'm back. I forgot I had to I forgot to get the rest of the 2 cores. All right, so now this is number 2. And number 3.
Is this growth? How long has it been since I felt something like this?
And we get her Tempest. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and get her MLB background and also the skin suit for Eve. Actually, let's go ahead and before I do that, let's go ahead and actually equip the skin suit on Eve before I forget. So let's go to Eve. Bam.
I might as well rest while I have the chance and worry about the rest later.
All right, so yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and real quick, I will equip the lobby MLB screens and then we'll go ahead and end the video there. Okay, we are back. Okay, so then this one is going to be a Raven's screen. Very nice, really cool pose. And then the next one is going to be Eve's Gacha Skin. YouTube, please. Yeah, cause they know what they were doing with that angle. All right, so I don't know what to call it. Maybe you guys can know if that was lucky or not, because those first couple of summons were rough to say the least. So hopefully if you guys are going for MLB of Raven, you have way better luck than me. If you only went for a single copy, hopefully you got it within the first couple multis. And if you were smart and just pitied her and call it a day, good for you. So yeah, let me know what you guys, again, I want to know what your guys' thoughts on the event story so far. I want to know what you guys' thoughts on the latest update for coordinated operation. And also, if you got the PC version of Stellar Blade, what are your impressions so far? It's been well received. Was it like 3 million? I think you got it. I read an article recently that it had 3 million copies sold already. So it's been doing numbers. It's been doing numbers for PlayStation. It's been doing numbers for Shift Up. And I know that that's very encouraging for them for Stellar Blade 2. I read an article as well, like recently before I recorded this video, like that they were saying like the story for Stellar Blade 2 is going to be a lot more serious and it's going to be focused a lot more on the narrative, which I'm fine with, because that's one thing I think that Stellar Blade kind of needed, just more emphasis on its story and its lore. more so than, you know, the gameplay is really solid. Obviously the waifus were waifuing, but a little bit more emphasis on the narrative and the characters and the world and stuff would be pretty nice. So looking forward to seeing what Stellar Blade 2 has to offer. Maybe they'll tease something at the end of the year, who knows, I don't know, but we shall see. But yeah, I just want to know overall you guys' thoughts on everything happening with the collab and Stellar Blade and things of that nature. I want to interact with you guys, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And again, while I have you there, if you stuck around for the whole video, appreciate you. You a real one. And you know, like, subscribe if you haven't, and be on the lookout. So the next, if you're only here for Nikke, which I appreciate, the next Nikke video should probably be the summer event. So whichever unit is going to be dropping for the summer event, we will be doing summons for that, obviously. And if you are here for everything else surrounding Gacha on the channel, appreciate you. The next video that's going to drop is most likely going to be the Triple Z shield defense critical node, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. See you next time.